Now, there are various applications of this ergonomics in the different industries and in many of the industries. So related to this SHE, the different application of this ergonomics are related to the hand tools design, design of controls, design of work, design of information displays, then man-machine information exchange, limitation of the sense organs, then age, fatigue, vigilance and accidents, then effect of climate, then problems of body size, posture, human energy, optimizing its efficient use, then work tolerance, anatomy of functions, then physiologic measurements, then application of skeletal muscular forces or the study of musculoskeletal disorders, etc. So what is the purpose of these different applications and design in the ergonomics in SHE? The main purpose is to reduce the stress and strain due to the workload or high or low temperature, more or low illumination or glare, noise, vibration, radiation or awkward work positions or orthopedic problems, etc. So we have to reduce all these problems with the help of this ergonomics, and the problem or the design is related to that person, related to that machineries, and that totally depends on that local environment. So sometimes we have to modify the tools, sometimes we have to modify the chair table arrangement, sometimes we have to modify the working environment, that may be in terms of light, that may be in terms of noise, that may be in terms of freshness in the air, etc. So this is nothing but a system organics. What exactly this is? System organics, in contrast to classical ergonomics, which is applied to solve the ergonomic problems as and when they occur once a design has been put in use. So we have to modify, we have to design some specific systems from the ergonomical point of view. If you hear about the ergonomical design aspects in the car nowadays, so in the car itself, if you observe the previous design of the seats and now today's design of the seats, especially I have observed in the Honda that ergonomic designs of the seats. So to feel the comfort and for the longer duration, for the long drives, they have specifically designed these seats from the ergonomical point of view. So likewise, if you want to work for longer duration for in the same gesture or the posture in the same position, then we have to think about the ergonomic design. So this is called as the system ergonomics. Now various applications with examples for this ergonomics in the SHE area is like the type of design is systems like man-machine relationship and procedure. Then for the design of workplace, like posture, seat and control design, bench position, displays, etc. From the environmental design perspective, the examples are required lighting, heating, ventilation, noise, vibration, etc. The design type, if it is interface, it means the exchange of information between the man and machine, environment, scales, pointers, letters, numbers, their size, shapes, position, forces, etc. And work situation design means the hours of work, rest, pauses, shift work, then interpersonal and organizational aspects of work. So sometimes we have to go for the rotation systems also to avoid the fatigue, to avoid the continuous process, and for the especially for the heavy work or especially for the work where the temperature is more or temperature is very less, and likewise atmosphere. So these are the different types of designs with example under the application of ergonomics. Then other application and the examples of this ergonomics are especially from the human engineering point of view, that is stresses of excessive heat, light, humidity, noise, and vibrations. So just now we have discussed about these things. Especially if you want to know about these things, you can go for the foundry industries, you can go for the steel industries, or you can go for the industries where the furnace and boilers are there. Then you can understand what exactly the excessive heat is. So the temperature is very high near to the furnace or near to the boilers. And that is why we have to adopt some other processes or steps rather than the routine process. In some of the cases, if you are working underground or if you are working in the direct sunlight, then also the issues related to the lights are there. In some of the cases, especially in the coastal zone area, if you work in the Mumbai, if you are working in the Chennai or the places where the humidity is more, then you can understand how the efficiency of that person or the work efficiency is going to reduce due to this humidity. Because due to this humidity, the adverse health effect is there. We are always disturbed due to this humidity and our efficiency is going to decrease. So for that purpose, we have to study the local parameters because the same design aspects can't be considered for the Nasik or for other places because every place is having some different meteorological factors and we have to think about all these things. Then it is also depends on the age of that worker, sex of that worker, fitness of that worker, and likewise. So there are a variety of parameters on which this design is depends. Then it also depends on the surrounding spaces, seat design, bench design, positioning of displays, then controls, materials, tools, equipment, instruments, etc. So normally whatever you have to observe on that displays, that should be at your height or a little bit upper, but it is not to a particular height where you have to move your neck more than 45 degree. If it is the case, then there may be a neck pain. And from that point of view, you have to design these things, what exactly the height of that display, what is the dimension of that display, so that easily he or she can observe the pressure parameter, temperature parameters, or some other parameters in that machineries. So other parameters from this point of view also, that is called as interface displays and control designs. So what is the type and size of the numbers, letters, pointers, what is the color, what is the shape, what is the discrimination, identification, etc. So all these letters and symbols, which are the standard size and symbol, should be displayed into that interface so that we can easily or comfortably identify what exactly that number is or what exactly that symbol is. And from that point of view, we can take the action. Then what is the working hours? Then rest pauses, shift work, interpersonal and management problems, etc. So these are also the parameters. Sometimes we have to work for 10 hours, sometimes we have to work for 12 hours, etc. That is depends on the situation again. And that is why we have to think about that. Then the other parameters. So we have to minimize the use of energy and materials. That is another objective of this ergonomic is. Then design and production of automatic vehicles, communication equipment, then farm, machineries, militaries, etc. Then aerospace systems, computers, and electronic equipment can be made safe and more suitable to the operators. The different parameters like highway signs, typewriters, data processing systems, machine tools, kitchen stores, street, highways design, rapid transit facilities, health facilities, housing, pollution control. These are the various parameters that should be considered while ergonomically design aspects. So whether it may be a workstation design, whether it is the design of a particular machinery, whether the design of a particular tool, etc. So we have to take care about all these parameters while designing all these aspects from the ergonomical point of view. Then deciding the allocation of functions between the man and machines, functions of perceiving, responding, of emerging situations, some typical judgments, etc., are better done by the men than by the machines, because machines are having some programs and they are working according to the programs only. But if the situation is different one and we have to do different action rather than the programmed one, then the persons or the mens are the only things which can typically judge that environment, and then according to that situation they can choose the best choice. Then functions of heavy lifting, computing, auto regulations, handling large amount of information, etc., are better performed by the machines than the brain. So when data is there, when the number or the quantity is more, then that is handled by the machines rather than the men, because the efficiency of the mens are going to decrease after some times, or there may be a chances of fatigue after some times, but it is not the case with the machines. So machines, some machines can work 24/7, and depending on the machine's reliability and machine's operability, they can perform well as compared to the humans. Then other applications in this area is task analysis to decide the selection standards, workloads, training requirement, manpower requirement. Then equipment design can be carried out. Some factors of control design. Example, these control design display ratio, then safeguard against accidental activation, control coding, etc., are the part of ergonomic designs. Then workplace dimensions. So location of control and displays, seat and panel design, etc., are the parameters. Then for good maintenance, easy and simple maintenance manual, the tools and test equipment, better locations of units for easy access, fault finding techniques, etc., are to be designed properly. And then allowance for the local weather conditions, ventilations in cramped premises, providing stool to put container to avoid the frequent venting, and elementary checklist are ergonomic aspects. So these are the various parameters which should be designed. Parameters are the to think about of this application of ergonomics in the SH area. The other parameters are manual material handling. So we know that in the industries, there will be a process flow. There may be some job designs, layout, selection of equipment, machine tools, etc. And from this point of view, to handle all these things in an efficient way, we have to go for the ergonomic design for the manual material handling. Then wrong design of hand tools, that may be one of the parameter which reduces the efficiency on the productivity of the industry. And some office and other workplaces and workstation design are also important, because nowadays in most of the industries, the offices as well as the computer-based technologies are available, and that is why we have to think about the workstation design from the computer operator point of view also, because sometimes more than 8 hours is the criteria for working conditions, especially when some specific aspects are there. Sometimes we have to work for finishing some urgent work, or sometimes we have to study the audit parameters, sometimes we have to study some standards, etc. Then we have to feel comfortable, then only we can work for the longer duration. And from that point of view, we have to think about this workstation design from the computer operator point of view also. Some controls should be there, that is maybe a continuous or detents. So the movement of the body parts, then movement of the machineries, and some other diameters or other parameters should be think about. So sometimes some displays are not at proper places, or sometimes the display ratio is not proper, or sometimes the lights which are involved in that display is not proper, or sometimes if that displays are not electronic, then the light or the illumination is not sufficient to have a look from the longer distance. So we have to think about these all parameters while finalizing these displays. In a similar way, we have to also think about the labeling parameters. So for labeling, the visibility, legibility, location, orientation, abbreviation, brevity, and standardization should be necessary. So we have to think about all these parameters. What is the font size of that particular label? What is the background color? What is the shape of that particular symbol, etc. So we have to think about all these controlling parameter under the displays and labels.